Hello, my name is Charlene. I am the owner of Norway Scents. If you're new here, I talk about how I start up and run my home fragrance company. And if you are not new here, thanks for coming back. And thank you so much for the subscribers. It's been lovely to see how many of you enjoy watching my videos. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is an exciting one. I will be going to my first ever market. So for those who are new, I started making candles about a year ago, which has grown to making reed diffusers and wax melts. And in about 2 weeks, I will be going to market, which is all very exciting. Now, I watch these videos all the time on YouTube. I don't know about you, and I absolutely love them. So I'm very excited that I am making my own. I thought I'd bring you along on the journey. So, first of all, you are joining me on my living room floor just because I want to talk through my ideas. So ideas about the table setup, what products I'll be selling and what products I'll be making. So let's start off by talking about the reed diffusers. Now at the moment the reed diffusers are what sell the most, I think, or people show the most interest in. So the idea is to focus mainly on reed diffusers. Now I've never been to a market before, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the foot traffic will be like. I don't know if the customers are even interested in reed diffusers. Basically it's in a local church hall. There will be about 10 to 15 other vendors there. So I really have no idea what to expect, but I am going to go ahead and focus on the reed diffusers because at the moment this is what people are mainly interested in. So I went ahead and purchased 50 of these, just simple glass containers, and then it comes with the plug and then just a silver cap. So I bought 50 of these. I have reed diffusers in about 7 different scents. So somewhere in this video I'll show you how I make them, and they will be packaged in these boxes, so they'll need to be labelled, they'll need to be made up, and along with the reeds that I use. These are fibre reeds. I have about 3 packets of this, so 120 in each, so that's 360 reeds. And the idea is that I may have around 30 to 40 reed diffusers. Now I know that sounds a little bit ambitious, definitely ambitious. However, I would prefer to have more reed diffusers than run out. So that's my thinking, and if I don't sell them at the market, I know that people will still be interested in buying these. So what I don't sell, I'll just sell to normal customers. So that's reed diffusers. Also in reed diffusers, now I want to start a different range of reed diffusers. So I was looking into different sort of packaging. So I came across this really, now if you didn't know, black is my favourite colour, and I found this reed diffuser bottle. Look how gorgeous that is, and chose the wooden lid to go with it. And I thought I'd have this, rather than spending a whole load of money on a product that I've never tried before. I thought what I'd do is buy one, have it on the table. If people showed interest in this, then they could always pre-order, or I could give them my contact details. So I have this new reed diffuser bottle that would be set on the table under pre-orders, and then I have some longer reeds to go with it. So that's that. What else? So obviously candles. That's what I started with originally, and that's why I started this channel. So at the moment I do tinned candles that look a bit like this. Excuse my nails, sorry, they're terrible. But I wanted to start a new range using these black labels. I just think they're gorgeous. So I've trialed this one. I have a couple more to make up, and I will have these along with some candles. I'm not sure how interested people will be with candles, so I will have a couple on the table, but I'm hoping that my reed diffusers sell more than my candles do, so I don't think I'll be making up that many candles. And there's the rose one as well. Also on the table I'll be doing some wax melts. So I want to go for a pick and mix style type wax melts. Now if you're in the UK, it might be different elsewhere, but if you're in the UK, if you're doing a pick and mix type wax melt selection, you do have to have your wax melts individually labelled. The wax melts aren't actually allowed to touch one another, just to prevent the transference of chemicals, unless your fragrances have been tested, your combined fragrances. So for instance, if I had like a Cuban oak wax melt and a rose and amber wax melt, if they touch, that's two different chemicals touching. So if I haven't had those assessed, then legally they do need to be individually packaged. Now at the moment, I shrink wrap all of my wax melts if I'm doing a pick and mix type thing. Now I know it's not entirely environmentally friendly, but at the moment it's the only way that I can get around that issue, because they are too small to attach a label. The idea is that so anyone who purchases the wax melts, I will insert a CLP card with the fragrance and the ingredients and the allergens and what to do. I will insert that into their bag or into the packaging, just so they have that there, and that's a legal requirement that customers do need to have that information. But in order to do that, the wax melts you do need to be able to distinguish between them. So the idea is that they're individually wrapped, and then a little sticker will go on them just to be able to identify which is which scent, basically. So the idea is that I have a pick and mix wax melt selection on the table, and that they'll go into these baskets. And in front of these baskets, the idea is that, sorry, I'm searching on the floor, I should have organised this a bit better. So the idea is that in front of the baskets I will have these little stands, and in these stands we'll have a little white card just saying what the scent is, and that will sit in front of the basket, sort of tilted up that way. That's the idea. Whether or not I'll be able to pull it off is another question. So that's wax melts, and so then people can obviously choose their own wax melts. It will come in a little box like this. I've just pre-labeled one just to be able to show you. So it comes in a box like this. As you can see, it has the name and it has the scent, and the idea is that people can pick 7, so 7 fits comfortably in here, and with that will be the wax melt care card, so how to look after your wax melts, but also the safety information. So the only way I can describe that is, you know, in like if you get a chocolate box or a mixed selection biscuit box, and they insert that card which tells you which is which biscuit and what flavour it is and everything like that. That's the idea I'm thinking to add into my wax melts, because it's too small to add the CLP information directly onto them. So the idea is that I put it on a separate card and give that to all customers that buy the wax melts. So that's wax melts. And what else have I got? So I want to do some of the smaller candles and just attach a mum label onto the front, because it is Mother's Day. It's the day before Mother's Day. So just wanted to make up a couple of these, have them on the table, so if people wanted to buy their mum a candle, they had that option. But also I wanted it to be part of a Mother's Day gift box. So I bought one of these boxes. Let me see if I can just make it up quickly. Okay, so it looks like this. Comes with a lid, it's magnetic, closes like that, and the idea is that inside it will fit a reed diffuser, a wax melt burner, a pack of wax melts, a candle, and some other bits and bobs. So if anyone was doing any last minute Mother's Day shopping, this would just be a lovely treat to give to somebody. So that's that. I've also bought some bags. So I bought this size. I think that could fit the Mother's Day boxes into. I also bought just a smaller size bag, and then I bought a bag sort of long enough to fit Reed diffusers in. So that's that. In terms of table setup, I have a stand. So the stand will be where most of the items will go. I bought this off of Temu for about £9 a couple of months. No, actually it's been more than a couple of months. I would say maybe about 6 months ago. And it comes flat packed like this, but basically it's 2 legs and then you slide the shelves in, and it's actually really sturdy. So that will be the center of the table. And because I've watched so many market videos, what I've noticed is that people sort of stagger their products, just because it draws the customer's eye to the products when everything is on different levels. So I have this as an option. This will be in the center of the table. The baskets, the little wax melt baskets, will be in the front of the table. And then I bought this also off of Temu, this stand. So let me so that will also go on the table, and I think this will house the new sort of Reed diffuser and my new style candles like this, and it will have like pre-orders or something on there, just so people know that these are also available to buy at a later date. So that's that. And what else? I bought a little stand. Hopefully the package will arrive and I can show you what I bought, but I bought a little stand to be able to put things like the wax melt care cards, the candle care cards that I've got, just to be able to organise them on my side of the table, just so I can make sure that I give these to customers when I sell. So that will be coming soon. And also thought it'd be a good idea to buy a few more of these bottles. Now I bought this bottle again about 6 months ago, and I tried to find the same bottle and I couldn't find it. They were all sold out on Temu, but I bought an alternative, so hopefully somewhere in this video I'll be able to show you what I mean. But I wanted to label it with the scent. So this is the same solution that I use for the Reed diffusers. So if anyone wanted to have a smell, rather than having to open and waste Reed diffusers, the idea would be that they could spray this onto, like you know those perfume scent cards, little scent strips that you get, spray that onto there, and then they can have a smell of the scent. So that's the idea. Hopefully they'll arrive soon and I can open them with you. Right, I think I've spoken through everything. I have about 9 days to get ready. For 5 of those days I'm working during the day, so I have about 2 days, 5 evenings, and then the 9th day is the actual day of the market. So we better get started. Let's start making some Reed diffusers. Hello, it's Saturday the 2nd of March and I've only just started making the re-diffusers. I have 7 days before the market. I've managed, as you can see behind me, I've managed to complete most of the re-diffusers. I might make a couple more, you know, some of the favourite scents, but as it goes at the moment, I've done about 5 of each and I have about 3 missing, so I will do that at some point. But yeah, so I've done the reed diffusers, I've tied the reeds together with some ribbon, I've printed off some of the labels that will go onto the box, but I haven't put any of the boxes together, and I need to put the safety labels that go onto the bottom of the reed diffusers. So because I'm going out tonight, I might have to finish that early tomorrow morning, but I just had received a team package, so I just wanted to open this before I head on out. There you go. Okay, so these are the little spray bottles that I was telling you about in the intro of the video. So there we go. They're about 30 mils, like that. And I thought it would just be a good idea to have these so that people can, you know, spray the scent. So the idea is that I will fill this up with a bit of reed diffuser solution, and then what's this? And then, oh, okay, and then spray it onto one of these perfume tester strips. So how many came in here? 100 pieces came in here, and yeah, they're this. They have this texture on them that would soak up the liquid. I think one side is quite smooth and the other side is quite rough. So I suspect I'll be spraying it on this side. So that's that. Should have about 6 of these because I have 6 different scents. Can't remember everything that I ordered. Yes. So I've also bought, I probably could have made these myself to be fair, but Temu's so cheap, it just makes sense. I'm going to handwrite each scent onto these little cards and put them in. I did have, oh yeah, here we go. One of these, so they sit nicely on the table, and it has a scent on it so people know what scent it is. And these will sit in front of, I don't know if I remember, but these baskets that I had, these baskets that I'm going to use for the wax melt pick and mix, it will just sit sort of nicely in front of that, is the idea. So yeah, that's for that. And then last but not least, I bought this little stand. So okay, so I have like candle care cards and wax melt care cards and the wax melt selection cards. I was wondering how I would keep them organised on the table. So I could keep this in front of me and then just have the cards, sort of stacked in front of me so I can see, or have them like that way, just so I can see, you know, which is which. If I show you, or even that way, and then I can see, and that way it would be easier to hand out to people. So yeah, that's that really. Yeah. So the plan is tomorrow is to finish printing off all the reed diffuser labels, attach the CLP labels to the bottom of the bottles, make up the boxes, and then hopefully make some wax melts, because I feel like that's going to take up quite a lot of time, just because I only have 3 custom molds, and there's only so many I can do at a time, and I have 6 scents to do. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Once I've done the wax melts, then I can try and make the candles. Again, that's a whole different process in itself, because I need to print off the labels and the CLP labels for the candles. And I only have about 15 wicks, which means I'm not going to do that many. Well, I'll only do 15, but how I share it out amongst the different scents, I'm unsure. yeah, I think that's it. If I have any reed diffuser base left, I will try and make some more reed diffusers. I've worked out that I need to sell at least 30 reed diffusers to break even. Yeah. So I don't know how. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need more than 30 if I want to make a profit. But anyway, you know, even if I don't make a profit, it's the experience. It's sort of getting to know the market industry a bit better, how it works, and it will also give me an idea of like people's favourite scents. So I know that next time I go to market, I know exactly what I need to focus on more, whether it's the scent or whether it's the candles or whether it's the wax melts. But yeah, anyway, I better get ready because it's getting late. But I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So today is Sunday, the 3rd of March. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I went ahead yesterday after I came in from my friend's birthday. I went and printed off the rest of the labels that I'll need for the reed diffusers because I wanted to try and get ahead. Today we are going to hopefully be boxing them up and also starting the wax melts and making 15 candles. We should be fine in terms of making them. I think the only thing that's going to take time will be the wax melts and individually wrapping them and labeling them. So I'm going to have some breakfast and then we're going to get into it. Hello, so today is, let me just close these curtains because it's a bit bright. So today is Wednesday. No, it's not. Today is Tuesday, the 5th of March. As you saw in the previous footage, we managed to complete all of the re-diffusers. We started on the wax melts. So today we'll just be finishing off the wax melts, finish putting the little labels on, but also printing the care cards as well. So I'll show you what that looks like a bit later on.
You guys don't know what, y'all have to be proactive because you got a couple of these guys. How do you see the future individually and collectively as a couple? And what does financial partnership mean for you?
Oh my God.
And how would you like to divide financial responsibility in a relationship?
Considered in Mandy's mind someone of high status. Not someone with high, my money wants to get all my attention. She wants to, and I have to screen her to make sure she's not here just for the clout.
Okay guys, so I have finished labeling and assembling everything for tomorrow. Here is what the setup may look like tomorrow, so just wanted to get an idea ahead of tomorrow rather than trying to figure everything out. So yeah, that's it. I think the only thing we're missing on the table at the moment is the Mother's Day boxes, but I think the table that we have tomorrow is going to be about 6 feet wide or long, so we should be able to fit it in. But yeah, that's how the table is looking so far. I don't have my business sign up yet. I don't know where that's going to go. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on market day.